everybody, this is St-Pierre at Physikinaction. Today we're going to speak about flexibility. Flexibility to me is a very, very important part of fitness. Those that know me know that I'm quite flexible even when I don't work on it all the time. When I work on it all the time, it's like super cool. Should have been a gymnast. Missed my spot. However, flexibility is something that's going to keep you mobile for a long, long time, as long as you work on it. So if you're not working on flexibility and say, no, well, when I do it, it hurts. Well, obviously it's going to hurt if you're not working it. So you have to work it at least to an acceptable distance. You want to be able to tie your shoes up when you're 60 years old. And I'm saying this because I know people at that age that cannot tie their shoes because their back or their hamstrings are too tight. So you want to make sure that you're keeping the joints opened up. Now, there's issues with before or after training. There's a lot of research that says you should be doing both. It's a lot of question of, try it and see what you like. Everybody's different. I know people that do all their stretching at the very beginning, and I know people that do it all at the end. I prefer doing a dynamic stretch at the beginning, something that's more active. So it's an 8-second stretch as opposed to a flexibility stretch that we're going to use at the end of our workout, which is more like 20 to 30 seconds. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is going to be a quick version. So it's an actually slow stretch. It's going to be quicker because if I actually do all the moves that I want to show you in real time, you're going to be with me for 15 minutes. Not that I mind, but you might mind. So you may stop this as you wish and verify what I'm doing and follow through. It's a small routine, it's a ground routine, so we'll follow through with something else a little later on. Another video, we'll probably do some dynamic stretching. Now, these little exercises are super good, low back to mid back. So, pull my hair up. I'm gonna lay down flat. You want your back to have as much of a flat as possible, which means you have to get your hips flattened out, okay? And you want to make sure you're nice and flattened out. You're going to have, your hip flexor is going to be tight, so the very last exercise I'm going to show you a way to stretch your hip flexor. But this one here is really awesome for your hips, okay? So first of all, you're going to keep one leg down, and you're going to bring the other one up in the air. This is going to stretch your, is going to stretch a hip flexor, okay? We're going to get a better one after, but this is a good way of doing it. You're going to grab under your knee, and you're going to pull your knee towards you. Now, if your leg is bent, it will be easier, well, because there's less tension going on in here. If you find that you're touching your chest and it won't go anywhere, you're going to straighten up the leg. By straightening up the leg, you're pulling on this all the way through, okay? If I flex my toe, I'm getting the calf involved as well. And usually you'll start feeling, getting a shake in here, depending on how flexible you are. Now at this first beginning, you're gonna have to find your spot. Does it feel good here? Yes, it does. Start getting the leg to straighten out. If it doesn't want to straighten out on its own, lack of strength, or just because it's pulling, you can bring your hands up, then you can flex the toe, okay? And if it's easy, you'll just go over here, okay? Maybe you won't want to try that right away, but you'll get there someday. You can use a towel as well. I'm going to use a weight just to show you what I mean. You have a towel around your ankle, and you would pull on the towel. That works very well as so put that up. Then, once it's bent, you're going to be a cross. You're going to make a cross, and we're going to cross this leg over. Now, this is easy, okay? You want to try to keep the shoulder down. You want to just bring the leg down by its own weight, okay? The head is in the opposite direction of your knee. This should be felt through here, okay? If you really want to push it harder, I'm going to move over a bit. When you breathe out, you want to try to push your knee down to the ground. Okay? When you're pushing down to the ground, it will go all the way up your back, your spine. Okay? And you hold that to position 20, 30 seconds. Same thing will happen on the other side. I'm going to skip it, but basically here, there,
as far as you can. Twist it as far as you can, okay? Last one of this series, one knee bent. Put the foot on your knee. Bring your head up. Bring your hands to behind your leg. Bring it in. This is for your hip. So anybody that has sciatica, this is the exercise you need to be doing, okay? Now you're just bringing your knee, this leg, up to you as far as you possibly can. This is the leg that's working. This hamstring is going to be stretching, but this is the hip that's working right here, okay? And with your elbow, if you're far enough in, you're going to try to push it away from you. By doing this, you're opening up that hip, okay? We want to try to get that position, and I'll show you in the other direction so that you see what it looks like on both sides. If you are capable of, you bring it closer till the bum wants to come off the ground. Try to hold it for it not to come up. If it does, you're basically just using your strength. You're not actually using flexibility. So opposite motion. I'm going to turn so you see what I'm doing with my elbow. I'm bringing it in and I'm pushing it away. Okay? So this hamstring's working. This hip is working. So push it away. Okay? So there you have an easy series to try working on your legs. We'll put up another one for arms, chest and back, coming up soon enough. So just keep watching for advice, comment, ask me questions. These videos can't be long enough for me to tell you everything that you need. So just write a message, write me in my inbox, come visit me on Facebook, and I'll be able to help you out directly. Thank you.